They should just let me do that.
They should.
At this time, would you please welcome our 2026 Patriot Games athletes from across the country. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the 45th and 47th President of the United States of America, President Donald J. Trump. He is joined by the one and only Pat McAfee, leading our 2026 Patriot Games Final 8 athletes, competing for $250,000 in scholarship money. this time, will you please rise for our national anthem? At this time, ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats as our games are about to begin.
And we welcome you to the 2026 Patriot Games from Geneva, Ohio. And tonight we will be giving away $250,000 in scholarship money to our great athletes who have gathered here this week in Geneva at Spire Academy. Welcome, everybody. Tom Hart alongside two-time Olympian Danielle Laurie and big play Ron Slay. What a week it's been, Ron. The camaraderie, the competition, and the spirit of competition has been alive and well.
Always, and you wonder when kids get on this type of stage, when you see that competitive greatness kick in. We've seen it for the last 3 days, and it's all about to come to the end here.
Well-rounded competition, and now we get down to the final one, the Freedom Finale, and we've seen elite competition over the last 3 days.
Well, and it's exciting to think about the road that they've taken to get to this point. It's hard, it's been gritty, and now they get the opportunity to compete for some big money, and it's pretty exciting.
So we have one competition left after days and days of tallying points. We're down to our 4 finalists on both the boys' side and the girls' side. And if you watch American Ninja Warrior, you know what the Freedom Finale looks like. This is an incredible obstacle course that's been built just for these kids. Let's walk you through what it looks like. And guys, it's all about speed and agility along with strength. You start with the Liberty Steps, and then into the Ranger Crossing, the Climb and Soar. Farmers carry, Ron Slay. This won't be easy leading into the Freedom Gate.
No, it will not be, but you got to be able to have your composure. Don't rush, don't fall, get to the end, put it down, and then you got some more to go.
And I think, too, it's about being able to be composed and not going too hot, understanding what your strengths are throughout this race, because it is, the heart's going to pound a little bit more. Pretty cool they're ending on that Patriot Peak, seeing who can get up top and slam down.
It's a 16-foot runway, and you got to scale a 16-foot mountain peak. Run up as far as you can. Use your feet and hands to climb to the top, hit the buzzer. Then you have the winner. So we'll have a couple of semifinal races and then finals for both. So let's get you set by meeting our athletes tonight in our semifinal matchup to get things going. Kylie Ritchie from Connecticut will go head-to-head with Kendall Baker of Michigan in one semifinal. And then Bridget Cavan against Kennedy Furman from DeSoto, Kansas. All right, let's handicap it real quick. Danielle, who do you like out of the girls' side?
I really like Bridget Cavan. We've got to see these ladies run this race a little bit and test it out the last couple days. Each of them have had their strengths and not, but when I do look at someone over the course of the last couple days, Bridget Cavan stands out with not only her confidence, we've seen her perform in some high-pressure moments, but it's going to be interesting tonight to see what it's like when there's that little extra added pressure, heart's pounding a little bit more, and you're going head-to-head.
Bridget's an honor roll student from York High School in Nebraska, high school wrestler. She placed 4th in the state in wrestling. Over on the boys' side, we have 4 boys competing for the scholarship money. Max Biondolillo had to win in the shootout to get here. He'll go head-to-head with Jackson Brooks, and then Rockwell Myers and Brandon James. We're about ready to go, but Ron Slay, how do you see the boys' side?
Well, I like Mad Max as the underdog coming in here to get a battle, but also the Rockwell Myers. This young man has been leading this competition since the beginning.
Ben, they've done everything you could think of. The presidential qualifier got us started. That was more of your track and field stuff. We had 100-meter dash, 55-meter hurdles, the med ball throw. That was where some of our best athletes really showed that they could pile up the points.
Yeah, I agree, and I think you want to carry that over into today. This is exciting, like in front of this crowd with everything on the line, what you've endured the last couple days, all the things, makes for an exciting finish.
Some of those other events, kickball, dodgeball, those were both 30-point winners to the winning teams. Operation Endurance was obstacle course. So was the varsity circuit. That was a point breakdown to really tag them up. And then tug of war, 30 points to each of the athletes on the winning teams. All of the boys, well, 3 of the 4 boys were on the winning team in tug of war and in victory hoops to provide the final margin and get us down to our 4 semifinalists. So $125,000 in scholarship money on the line for each, the boys and the girls. And it all comes down to this right here tonight. What a scene in Geneva, Ohio.
All right, here we go. Round 1 of our girls' semifinals. Taking their positions on the starting line. From the state of Connecticut, Kylie Ritchie. And from the state of Michigan, Kendall Baker.
Kendall's from Hudsonville, Michigan, out of Hudsonville High School. She's a lacrosse midfielder. Kylie Ritchie, an all-state soccer player, Simsbury High School. And she's got scholarship offers already, and we are seconds away. And off we go. They start with the Liberty steps, 6 12-inch wide steps, and that was nothing for them. They are flying through the early part of this obstacle course.
Well, and this to me is one of the most important for these female athletes, is just that ability to have the upper body strength to get up to that ring. Fast start.
And now the farmer's carry. 30-pound weights for the girls before then getting to the Freedom Gate. That's a 50-pound plexiglass gate.
Ooh, you got to be able to get under it. You got to use your lower body strength to get that, but then you go right in back into using your upper body and balance.
Kendall Baker is flying right now. A commanding lead for Kendall. And the pride of Hudsonville, Michigan, to the final. And up to the top, and she will move on for a chance to compete for a $125,000 scholarship. Well, they call her area of Michigan and Hudsonville Michigan Salad Bowl. And she sliced and diced her way to a win here today in the first semifinal.
She made that look easy. I love that hot start that she was able to have.
And what a great run it was for Kylie Ritchie. I would think you guys both competed at the highest levels, that whatever nerves you have in front of the President of the United States and this sold-out house here in the field house here at Spire Academy, that goes away as soon as that buzzer goes off and you start.
Well, and you have to trust your stuff and trust your process. And the last couple days, and what impressed me the most with Kendall Baker was just her upper body strength here and the ability to move her lower half to maneuver her way through. That's probably the most, I'm not going to say concerning, but what I'd have the most concern about for the female athletes, that upper body strength. I felt like she was so good and just continued to get better. And once she realized that she was in front, I mean, there's no reason to panic. Just continue to keep doing your thing and be confident. She crushed it.
Absolutely right. Pace was a major thing in this. After you get a lead like that, you don't want to do anything to falter. She leaned in and leaned into exactly who she was.
She got all her points tallied. She won every team event, got 30 points for each of those. Tug of war, kickball, and dodgeball. Now she gets a chance to talk about her win after hitting the buzzer with our Laura Rutledge to break down what she accomplished and what's next.
Kendall, congratulations. You're headed to the finals here at the Patriot Games. What was your strategy that worked so well in that first run?
My goal was really just to go through everything I visualized. I mean, I know I can do it. The different thing is just with everyone here, but I'm so grateful to have the honor to do this in front of everybody.
We saw the embrace of you and Kylie up there. We know that there have been so many incredible relationships built this week at the Patriot Games. What does that mean to you?
I mean, when us top four were picked for the tug of war, our main goal, we were with each other for the end of it. And once it was official, we all just wanted for the best for each other. And we were so grateful that it was all of us.
That's well said. We'll see you in the finals.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
And so Kendall Baker taking advantage of Kylie Ritchie's fall to pull away. So let's take a look at how this developed. This was at the very beginning. They were neck and neck, Ron Slay, early on.
I mean, they were rolling getting through there. I think the adrenaline, they had to get their composure and get back to it. And then you see, once you get right here to the climb and soar, this is a little different.
And that fall was costly.
And it was just that extra, she tried to get herself that little bit of extra grip and ended up falling down. And see Kendall Baker making her way up there easily.
The pride of Hudsonville, Michigan, population around 7,600, just outside of Grand Rapids. And we get our second race of the day. Bridget Caban from York, Nebraska against Kennedy Furman from DeSoto, Kansas.
We are ready for round 2 in the girls' semifinals. Taking their positions on the starting line, from Nebraska, Bridget Caban. And from Kansas, Kennedy Furman.
Mentioned Bridget is a high school wrestler last season. 38 of her 43 wins came by pins, and Kennedy Furman, an all-state center back for the DeSoto High School girls soccer team. Very quick start for both and nearly dead even.
Well, and that climb and soar, that's what this is. This is one of the toughest ones for these female athletes to get up, to get to the ring. You see Kennedy Furman quick ahead, making the kettlebells look like easy work.
And you got to get your legs into it to be able to get this plexiglass up and then get your momentum going again to get onto the monkey bars and get over.
20-foot gap is the American traverse. You got to go through the 8-foot peg boards. And now we're moving closer to Patriot Peak. And here's the lead and a chance to finish right at the top for Kennedy Furman. And she's the winner. Kennedy Furman from DeSoto, Kansas. So they've each had an opportunity, each of our finalists have had an opportunity to race the course. They'll get a break while the boys go, but you kind of get a feel for it the first time through that you really go full go.
Well, and this to me is really the separator for the female athletes. They call this the climb and soar. You are climbing up on that incline. The grip strength and upper body strength is so important, and at times that in the last 2 races has been that separator.
And Ron Slay, the competition's going on for days. Protect your body to not get gassed once you get to the finals here.
Yeah, you want to lean into this crowd. I think that's one thing you know about being on a big stage. When crowds get there, it's a different type of adrenaline rush. You got to use that and transfer that energy right into this event here.
Kennedy, what do you think allowed you to separate on your way to the finals?
I mean, being here is just a gift from God, so I think just praying before, I don't know, he works in amazing ways.
I saw your dad, Jared, standing right over there. He's got tears in his eyes. You're going to go hug him in just a second, but what does it mean to have his support here for you?
I mean, it means everything. My family's everything to me. Like, I wish my mom and brother were here, but it's great.
Hey, give him a shout out at home.
Hi.
Congratulations. We'll see you in the finals.
Thank you.
DeSoto, Kansas, just outside of Kansas City. And so she is moving on to the finals, and we are just about ready for our first boys semifinal. Max Biondelillo against Jackson Brooks. Jackson has already decided that the charity that his mom and dad started in Athens, Georgia, to help fund scholarships to the University of Georgia for local students is where his winnings will go, and he's going head-to-head with Max. You met Max's family. They travel not just here in an RV, they live in their RV.
Absolutely. Casey, his mom, and his dad, Oscar, are here. They're sitting front row. I promise they'll be cheering them on. You talk about doing it with inspiration. Well, your family's sitting here front row. I know you don't want to let them down, so you give your best effort.
So Max versus Jackson, semifinal number 1 on the boys side.
It is time for the boys semifinals. Taking their positions on the starting line. From Florida, please welcome Max Biondelillo. And from Georgia, Jackson Brooks.
Max actually found out about this competition while he was in D.C. for 4th of July festivities. Family lives in the RV. They move around the country every few weeks. They call Florida their home base. He told me their favorite place they visited in the RV was going out to Colorado and all the state parks. They're both track athletes, and Jackson is also a wide receiver for the Clark Central football team. He's missing football practice to be here.
Wow, well, these boys come through flying on the climb and soar. But then you got to get back into it, get your body and your momentum to carry you through.
Jackson falling behind, Max pulling ahead. Max has great upper body strength, and he just flies right through using the ring. Now to the wall, and Max first to the top, and he will advance to the final.
Excellent competition.
What a run by Max Biondelillo. Family of 5 lives in the RV, along with their cat Pickles and their dog Lucy.
I mean, you talk about breezing through this. I know it looks easy at home, but trust me, this is difficult. Max with the one-hand hang, a la Michael Jordan, coming through the air and gliding and soaring all the way to the finish line.
Well, and Jackson Brooks got a pretty decent lead, and then all of a sudden when they got to that climb and soar, the upper body strength by Big Max is nuts. Like, he just almost kind of seems like a rock climber with that grip strength. And in this type of a course, you know that that is such an important piece to be able to help you moving along. You're holding your body up a lot, those kettlebells, 50 pounds, but just the confidence that he was able to have in that second part of the race, knowing that he was behind for a little bit.
Max was a bit of an underdog going into the last action yesterday. He had to win his Freedom Hoops competition and qualified for the finals by just 2 points.
Ooh-wee. It was all worth it. If you can get up there and press that button first, that's going to let you know you deserve to be here.
They've spent the last 9 years living on the road in their RV, and you would bet that scholarship money would go a long, long way.
Max here with his parents, Oscar and Kelly, who were incredibly excited down here. Now listen, how did you combat the speed on the other side and end up getting your way into the finals here?
Well, I just tried my hardest, but first of all, I want to say all this is for the glory of God. He's always right next to me, in front of me. He's always there for me.
Well said. And tell us, what is going to be your strategy with another opportunity to run this course again? Anything you change next time?
No, everything was perfect. I like that one.
All right, we'll see you again. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
So we have one finalist, Max Biondelillo from Florida. Traveled all across the country in his RV. His other family is along as well, along with his immediate family. And now we're ready for our second semifinal. Rockwell Myers from Utah against Brendan James from Virginia. Rockwell is a cadet first sergeant at the Utah Military Academy in St. George, Utah. And Brendan James is an elite lacrosse player from the Heights School in Potomac, Maryland. He's already committed to the United States Naval Academy to play lacrosse.
Here we go, semifinal number 2, taking their positions on the starting line. From the state of Utah, Rockwell Myers. And from Virginia, Brendan James.
Big Ron Slay, who do you like?
I like the favorite, Rockwell Myers, who's been leading this competition since the day it started.
I'm with you.
Plus, he can use this as training tape now, yo. Put it to the navel.
And the Liberty Steps No Challenge are off to a dead sprint into the Ranger crossing, and now the climb and soar. Wow. Well, Rockwell's off to a fantastic start and starting to pull away to the Freedom Gate. Brendan trying to close the gap, but Rockwell is soaring through this obstacle course. Ooh. Just by a half step and into the Patriot Peak, and it is Rockwell!
Ooh, I know you heard about the nursery rhyme by the hairs on your little chinny chin chin, but that right there, I mean, came down to the wire.
Listen, when you get to that peak, even if you feel like you have a little bit of a lead, if someone is on you, you got to hightail up there. I wanted him to go faster. I'm like, he's almost there.
That gap will close quickly.
Yes.
And we've seen where the difference comes for all of these athletes coming across from into the farmer's carry. This is really where it happens.
Yeah, you start to get under to get the plexiglass up. Look at Rockwell use his momentum to help himself swing through. That is a difference when you get anything up in the air. All of the time, you're able to use your momentum, and they found a way to be able to use that as a swinging.
And we saw the monkey bars in play for Operation Endurance yesterday. That was a big part of the obstacle course. It was also the separator. Fantastic close by Brendan James. Will be playing lacrosse at the Naval Academy to make it as close as we've seen so far.
So close.
And now Rockwell Myers with Laura Rutledge.
Rockwell, you advanced to the finals, and you took some calculated risks there with that run. Now, I know you did a lot of training in preparation for this. How do you think that helped you advance?
Well, it helped me because I knew what I wanted to do, and I just did that. So, yeah.
That makes sense. I love it. Now, talk to me a little bit about what your strategy will be going forward. You know you've got tough competition on the other side in this finals.
Well, I think my strategy won't change much. I'm just going to put it all out there again. Yeah.
Well said, man. Appreciate you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, thanks, Laura. The first lane has won 3 of our 4 semifinals, and that's where Rockwell was.
But you see, as they come out, both are neck and neck coming out of it earlier. But then the separator, after they lay those those kettlebells down, the things start to separate from there.
Well, when he was able to get out and really make that jump across, I feel like that really was kind of the biggest difference. The American Traverse, when he jumped across and then they make their way to the Patriot Peak, I mean, they were so quick, but that extra jump really helped them.
And I think Laura nailed it. Rockwell being a little bit more aggressive and a little risky going across just one arm, whereas we had 2 hands on the other side of the grip.
Yeah, and when you go one arm, that means you're not hesitating in the air. That's where you get that swinging momentum, and you're able to swing your way through. And all these swinging through the traverse also, and the Freedom Gate. Once you get that up, you can kind of spring yourself into it.
So here's our girls' final. Kendall Baker from Michigan and Kennedy Furman representing the great state of Kansas on the girls' side. Remember, $125,000 in scholarship money is on the line for these athletes here at the 2026 Patriot Games. And our boys' final is set as well. Max Biondolillo, who was outside of the top 4 going into the final circuit yesterday, which was Victory Hoops, and he was able to pull away and pull into the Final 4, and he will go against Rockwell Myers. Tough to handicap. Max versus Rockwell.
Yeah, it is, but I tell you what, America loves an underdog story. This is the Patriot Games, and you got an underdog going against the big dog in Rockwell Myers. Who comes out on top? You don't want anything other than competition settling this.
We are almost set for the finale, and before that, we will hear from the President of the United States and get you set for the big finale of the 2026 Patriot Games, the Freedom Finale.
as President Donald J. Trump will be joined by ESPN's Laura Rutledge for a special halftime conversation celebrating these historic games.
Welcome back to the 2026 Patriot Games here in Geneva, Ohio, and we are joined by President Trump. It's great to see you, Mr. President. We've seen some incredible competition here at the Patriot Games. What are your thoughts on what you've seen, the effort out of these athletes?
Well, number one, I love Ohio. I really love it. And these are great athletes, so many. I'm sitting next to a whole group of athletes. I can't believe how many, but they are doing fantastically well. Proud of them.
The Patriot Games are a key piece in celebrating America 250. When you think about what this initiative has meant to our country, what comes to mind?
Well, so many different things. We have the big Indy, Roger Penske's race in 2 weeks in the Capitol. They go around the Capitol, round and round at 200 miles an hour or some ridiculous speed. We had a tremendous UFC fight, you know that. You saw that at the White House, right at the gates of the White House. That was amazing. And it's just been, the July 4th celebration was like none other. I think there's never been anything like it. The largest fireworks ever in the world, they say. So we've had a good time, but this is something very exciting. I'm looking forward to seeing the final.
We're about to see it. And in the spirit of competition, football season is just around the corner. We're very excited to have the Super Bowl on ESPN and ABC this year. So tell us which NFL team you're keeping your eyes on.
Well, I mean, maybe I'll pick a few. I think New England looks good. I think the Giants, I like their quarterback a lot. I think that they say the LA Rams are looking very strong. But I better not get into this too much. I'm going to get myself in trouble if I do. But I think you have a lot of good teams, a lot of great teams, and we'll see how it turns out. I'll be watching.
It was great analysis by you, Mr. President. Enjoy the finale here.
Oh, yeah. And I like a lot of finales. We've had a lot of good finales, but this has been... You know what? This has been as exciting as anything. I got here, I didn't know what to expect. And the Patriot Games is just I look at the parents, because a lot of these parents are so proud of their children. And I really am very proud of the group of people in this room. You see the spirit and the love of the country and our great country, and our country's never done better. So good to be with you.
We appreciate your time, Mr. President.
Thank you, Laura.
All right, so we are on to the finals. Guys, I have to ask you about this. Now that you've qualified for the finals, the president has taken center stage. You know what's on the line. Danielle, you competed. You won a national championship in softball. You've been to 2 Olympics. You're a bronze medalist. What about the pressure to perform when you know that this is the end and so much is on the line?
You have to love it. You have to love that feeling that it gives you. And both of these young athletes, Kendall Baker and Kennedy Furman, going up, heart's going to pound a little more. Maybe you're sweating a little bit more, but lean on your race and lean on the last couple of days with what has got them here. Both of them have been outstanding performers, have gone through that competitiveness, and it's just going to be cool to see them both square off with so much on the line.
Let's take a look at the semifinal run for both Kendall Baker and Kennedy Furman. Kendall Baker from Hudsonville, Michigan. She was aided by her competitor suffering a fall, but she already had a very comfortable lead at that point. And, you know, I'm not sure if she was able to see where that lead was growing when that fall occurred, but that's where she took the lead and she never looked back.
Well, you notice it a little bit, but then again, you also need to stay in your lane and stay at your pace and go with your flow. And I feel like that's what she did a really good job with. Listen, you're probably looking behind and knowing, hey, there's no one in sight, but the finish line is there, and I have to get there before that athlete behind me. And I felt like she did such a good job of just staying composed, not trying to do too much. She had a pretty significant lead.
Absolutely. She did a great job of putting her blinders on. Yeah, that's one of the things you want to do. Like you said, stay in your lane, but also focus on your journey, and that's the journey to the end of this race.
And on the other side, Kennedy Furman from DeSoto, Kansas, on the Kansas River, just outside of Kansas City. And this was a close one as well before finally Kennedy, who finished with 298 points in the presidential qualifier, the first events of this fantastic event, the Patriot game. She was scoreless in kickball. She had to bounce back and get some big wins towards the end, including winning tug of war.
I think to me, the biggest difference is going to be where's the grip strength at going into this second race. We know these athletes have been grinding the last couple days, have practiced this course. The grip strength is there. They feel it. So to me, it's going to be who can push past that and really be able to get up that climb and soar for these female athletes, I think is going to be the difference in winning that check and not.
Absolutely. Totally agree with you, Danielle.
Ron Slay, where does adrenaline come in now for the final?
The adrenaline comes in as soon as you step up on that podium and they say 3, 2, 1, and it kicks in. But then once you start to run the race, then it starts to leave and you get back into your daily routine of working hard and using your composure to keep you through it.
Both female athletes are in the lanes in which they won in.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. The girls' finals in the Patriot Games. Taking their positions on the starting line, the pride of Michigan, Kendall Baker. And from the great state of Kansas, welcome Kennedy Furman.
Kennedy Furman is an all-state center back for her soccer team. She told me yesterday, don't forget about my weightlifting. She's a power lifter. And her dad, Jared, as Laura told us, was moved to tears with her semifinal win. Kansas versus Michigan in the final. And a bit of a slip on the near lane.
Here goes the momentum, though. Who can carry over and get up and through the climb and soar?
Woo! It's neck and neck.
Kennedy started to come back after falling behind. And through the Freedom Gate. Who will be more aggressive on this apparatus?
Ooh.
A little hang up right there.
Listen, we know it is not over.
Oh, and a fall! And now the run through due to the fall. She'll have to wait, and so this will be a walk-off victory. And our winner of $125,000 scholarship, Kennedy Furman from DeSoto, Kansas.
Wow. Wow. Tom, I wrote down right before this started, sometimes you're waiting on your opponent to make the mistake. If you can just run your race, and lo and behold, that's what happened.
Man.
That's tough.
And after a fall, you have to pause and wait to serve the penalty before the judges will let you continue.
I felt like she did such a good job, Kendall Baker, of being able to just kind of stay steady. You saw Kennedy Furman. Both these two were so close. I mean, I honestly, Ron, I thought it was Kendall Baker's in the bag just before. And that little slip up, you see her way ahead here of Kendall, and Kendall just kind of stays in her lane. But right here, when she's heading to go get that ring,
I think, Danielle, it's one of those points that you talk about when you are running your race. Do you keep your blinders on, or do you freeze up a minute and start to think, where is that opponent over your shoulder? Can I get up some more ground, some more space in between us? She wasn't able to do that. Tough.
Yeah, the crowd's going wild because you just won $125,000 in scholarship money, Kennedy, and also you are the girls' champion of the 2026 Patriot Games. How would you describe this feeling?
I mean, it's nothing like I've ever experienced before. It's amazing.
Who would you credit for getting you to this point?
God, all the way.
Congratulations, Kennedy.
Thank you so much.
What a moment for Kennedy Furman from DeSoto, Kansas. And now the boys' final. Max Biandolillo versus Rockwell Myers. Max was the underdog. He was outside of the top 4 going into the final competition last night. That was Victory Hoops. He was able to win his match, get 30 points, and qualify for the final by just a 2-point difference. The competition that started with 60 male athletes from across the country, overseas bases, and various territories. And now Max and Rockwell, the final 2 standing.
We are ready for our boys' championship final. Let's go to the starting line. From the great state of Florida, please welcome back Max Biandolillo. And from Utah, Rockwell Myers.
Rockwell trained doing long distance running, endurance running, and rock climbing. He wants to major in dance with a minor in ballroom. And Max has been to 48 of the 50 states, living in an RV with his family over the last 9 years. They start with the Liberty Steps. What a start by Rockwell. He is off and sprinting. Man, he is flying through this course. This might be the best time yet, and this would be a championship for him. Through the Freedom Gate. Onto the American Traverse, and Max goes down, will serve a penalty. And Rockwell will have a chance to take his time on the wall. He is not slowing down. A Patriot peak for the win.
Rockwell was trying to set a personal and world record. Goodness grief.
That looked too easy.
Man, I mean, sometimes the pressure being applied by the opponent, I think that's what Rockwell did. He put a little bit more pressure because they were so close, and Max tried to do something to get that close that gap on the race and wasn't able to do it.
Such a good point. Right out, he went hot.
Yes.
You could feel that Max tried to keep up, and it put him a little bit outside of maybe where he normally had done this race.
Right.
And that is the difference. You have to be able to run your own race. I mean, I can't say I'm speaking from experience of this course,
Right.
but when you sometimes get out of your lane a little bit, it can disrupt the timing and hurt you, and it ended up doing that.
Certainly felt the pressure, and Rockwell said some of his inspiration comes from watching the Olympics as Max goes down, and that's where the race ended. It was academic from then on out.
Yeah, you came out of that farmer's carry straight into the Freedom Gate, and then that's when the pressure got on American Traverse. You said that earlier, Danielle, that American Traverse, we thought that was going to be the one that could get people, and it kind of got them.
Mm-hmm.
Rockwell, Cadet First Sergeant at Utah Military Academy in St. George, and he'll go home with a $125,000 scholarship.
Congratulations, Rockwell. You are the champion on the boys' side for the 2026 Patriot Games, and you've won $125,000. We'll get to what the course just was, but how has it been being able to compete for this and ultimately end up being the final one standing?
It's been amazing, and it's taught me so much, and it really puts an emphasis on how important it is to put God first in your life and make Him your #1 priority.
When you think about all the hard work that you put in and now knowing that it's been rewarded, how does that feel?
It feels amazing. It really does.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, I know both of you have framed jerseys at home from a national championship, Olympics, a SEC Player of the Year season for Ron Slade. That one will be framed in his house and never forgotten. And Rockwell came out of the gate hot, and he never let up.
No, there's no question. He knew what it was at stake, and he went out there and got it. You talk about leaving it all out there. That's exactly what he did. If you're going to risk it, get out there and make sure you get that biscuit, and he did exactly that.
Just confident in his abilities. When you feel that, you can have whatever start you want. You stay in your lane. You could tell there was a clear-cut difference. When he started that race, I think he was going to be that top dog.
And you could see that he was a favorite given this course due to his training during long-distance endurance running and rock climbing as well. Well, we appreciate you watching tonight. You'll get to see all of this again with plenty more commentary as the Patriot Games Freedom Finale airs Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern on ABC with Matt Berry, Jordan Rogers, Sean Farnham, and Laura Rutledge, and a deeper dive in all of the athletes who competed here this week in Geneva, Ohio. We've got more coming your way from Spire Academy. President Trump is on hand. We will hand out the trophies and the scholarship checks to our winning athletes.
Congratulations to all the competitors in the 2026 Patriot Games. We've seen your heart, your athleticism on display, and it should be commended. Let's give everyone a round of applause in here. And a huge thank you to Spire Academy here in Geneva, Ohio, for being wonderful hosts. We've appreciated you so much. I also want to give a thank you to Freedom 250 for providing $250,000 in scholarships. This is life-changing money for our winners. We're going to hand out this hardware. We're going to hand out these checks. But first, Mr. President, what can you say about the competition you saw out here?
Well, incredible people. And I like the audience also, I have to tell you. But what a great bunch of young athletes, right? Great bunch of athletes.
That's well said. Let's go ahead and hand out these trophies. So on the girls' side, our champion and winner of $125,000 from the great state of Kansas, it's Kennedy Furman. And Kennedy, go ahead and grab that trophy and hold it high over your head with your check. Congratulations to Kennedy. And on the boys' side, our champion, winner of $125,000 in scholarship money from the great state of Utah, it's Rockwell Myers. Let him hear it. Once again, thank you to everybody involved in these games, and congratulations to our winners. It's been incredible being a part of the 2026 Patriot Games.
Thursday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, for a primetime ESPN on ABC special recap of our 2026 Patriot Games.
And that brings the 2026 Patriot Games to a close from Spire Academy in Geneva, Ohio. Fantastic competition. $250,000 in scholarship money given out, and you catch a full recap Thursday night, 9 p.m. Eastern on ABC. For Danielle Laurie and Big Play Ron Slay, I'm Tom Hart. Thanks for being with us tonight. We'll see you again Thursday night on ABC. Good night, everybody.